guys, and welcome to my channel. It's Nadia, and today I'm going to be showing you this makeup look. Work. So I like to call this my everyday makeup look on steroids because the lashes are just that little bit longer, the eyeshadow is that little bit more smoky, and our highlight is just that much brighter. It's like the pimp my ride of makeup. So I generally rock this look when I'm going out for a full day with friends and I have no idea what the day has in store, and like, you know, we might end up at a bar later. I don't know. So I just want to have all my bases covered and feel like I'm still glam in the face, even if I'm cash in the bod. So this look has been requested quite a lot lately. People have been asking what makeup I use when I post pictures with this face on. And also people have been asking me a little bit about my skincare routine. So I have added a little bit of that routine at the start of this video as well. And while this makeup may be close to clubbing makeup for some, it's a little bit closer to like glam day makeup for me. So what can I say? I like to wear makeup. Sue me. By all means, you do not have to add the lashes and you can skip a few steps. I will be baking in this video as well because I always like to bake if I'm going out for a full day, because for me, I just get so oily, like you could cook an egg on my face, and I just want to avoid that at all costs. So I do always bake underneath my eyes and in my T-zone, and I find that keeps my makeup very matte throughout the day with minimal touch-up. So if you want to know how I go from this to this, then keep watching. So this look takes me anywhere between 12 and 20 minutes. Yes, I know 12 is a very specific number, but I've done this look a lot of times and 12 is about my fastest time, and that's usually where I end up if I'm not messing around, taking selfies, sending Snapchats, sending texts, the usual. Today it's probably gonna take me longer because I'm conscious of the camera, so usually when I do my makeup I'm just like, we're done. So usually the first thing I do before I start my makeup is moisturize my face, because after I get a shower I've usually got some kind of cornflakes hanging off my face, aka dry skin. And the moisturizer that I'm actually using at the moment is my Benigma all-in-one face cream. This was actually sent to me by Benigma, and as you can see, I have been using it a lot. I've like down to my last quarter probably. I use this twice a day and I use it just before I put my makeup on. I just find like it gets rid of any dry skin that I've got on my face, any crustiness, and I just find that it smooths out my skin really nicely and keeps it hydrated. So I just like to get a small amount of that. A little bit of this goes a long way, and I just put it all over my face and rub it in like you do with moisturizer, I guess, you know? Next up, Next up, I like to use my Cetaphil Derma Control Oil-Free Facial Moisturizer for acne-prone skin, and this has 30+ sunscreen in it. So I like to use this bad boy for during the day because I always like to have sunscreen on my face, and the sun is gonna take your face from 0 to 100 like that, and ain't nobody got time for that. I'm trying to not age here, not the opposite, okay? So I just grab a pump of that and I just put that all over my face and down my neck. Next up, I usually like to use my Benefit POREfessional Face Primer. However, that's just gone missing off the face of the earth and I haven't been able to find it for weeks. So I'm just gonna use my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, which is what I usually use on the outer edges of my face, and the POREfessional around my pores. But this is still very, very good, and I've used this for a few years now, and I just find that it also smooths out my whole face and my pores. So I'm just gonna use that before I put my foundation on, because apparently this will make it last longer. Who knows? But I definitely do find that this just like blurs out a lot of crap on my face. Okay, now that we've prepped and primed our face, we are ready to go ahead and put on our foundation and cover up these lovely craters that I got over the Christmas period because I didn't eat too healthy. I'm paying for it in the new year. New year, new me. New year, new acne. Alrighty, so the foundation that I've been using for the last few months for my like daily look is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Matte Foundation in the color Golden Beige. And this foundation has literally given me life. Like, it's just breathed new life into me. It keeps me so matte throughout the day. Like, this has been a game changer for me. I'm obsessed with it. I love it. It lasts all day. It's what I need in a foundation. So I like to just squirt this straight on my face. And I just get my damp beauty blender and I blend that in. I seriously love my beauty blender for applying foundation. I just think it gives the most flawless finish ever. And you just don't really need to work to make it flawless. Work. And anything that doesn't really cover with this, I just go back later with my concealer and I dot conceal. I like to see the foundation work its magic first, so. Now it's time to give myself some brows because I don't have any, and I'm gonna use my Anastasia Beverly Hills, I just dropped it everywhere. I'm gonna use my Anastasia Beverly Hills 22 brush, and I'm gonna use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in dark brown. So I just like to go ahead and start defining my brows first, underneath, and giving myself more of a shape, but at the same time working with the shape that I have. And then I'm just gently filling in those brows. And then I just brush that out to blend. Oh, the world can resume its business. I have brows again. Okay, and I like to make my brows just a little bit more flaky. So then I go in with my NARS Creamy Concealer in Custard and I tidy up them brows. And for this I'm using my Delium Tools 755 brush. And I just get a small amount of concealer on the end of that brush and I just start lining my brows underneath, on top and in the middle. And you just leave it like that so your brows are nice and framed. No, you don't. So I go in with a concealer brush and I just blend that out so that I don't look like I have a photo frame around my brows. Although these are photo frame worthy. Don't mistake that. And now that all that custard is blended out, we're gonna work on eyes. So I'm just going in with my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot and I'm using that to prime my eyes with my concealer brush. This also gets rid of any like veins or dark bits on the eye that make you look like a zombie. So I'm just going ahead and setting that with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. And for my eyeshadow, I'm using the Kylie Cosmetics Kai Shadow Bronze Palette. So to start with, I'm going in with Jasper, which kind of reminds me of Casper for my base of my eyelids. Then I'm going in with Quartz for some highlight on my brow bone. And I'm just using my Morphe large shadow brush for both of these. Then I'm going in with Hematite in my crease with a blending brush. Can we all agree that Hematite is way more fun to say? And I'm just defining that edge. For my lid color, I'm going in with Tiger Eye. It's the Eye of the Tiger. And I'm just blending that on my lid with my blending fluff brush. Going in with Quartz again and a small shadow brush, I'm just adding that to the inner corners of my eyes. Then I'm going in with Citrine, aka Orange, which nothing rhymes with, and a blending brush and just adding that above my crease. Going in with Bronzite, I'm adding that to my lash line with my Delium Tools 764 Brow Definer brush for some shadow liner. And to highlight under my eyes and my nose, I'm using my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. And all I gotta say about this is, I better look 4 when I'm done. And I'm also cleaning that shadow up with a concealer brush. And then blending that all out with my beauty blender and adding some to my nose. Notch it, baby. And to bake under my eyes, I'm using my Laura Mercier translucent powder and my beauty blender to apply that, and that just stops me from getting super shiny and sets my makeup for the day. While that's baking, I'm using Tiger Eye and my blending fluff brush to smoke out underneath my eyes. Going in with my Rimmel Scandaleyes mascara, I am just coating the hell out of my lashes with that bad boy. I want them to look like cobwebs, damn it. And once the baking's ready, I'm using my Delium Tools large powder brush and dusting that off. And I'm just going to lightly contour with my MAC bronzing powder because this is a daytime look, using my Delium Tools 974 powder brush and my Real Techniques contour brush. And then for my nose, I'm using my Delium Tools 766 brush. And to define that, I'm using some more powder underneath my contour and dusting it off. For blush, I'm using my Inoxa Spice and I'm just using a small powder brush. And to highlight, I'm using my ABH That Glow Kit, mixing the shades Dripping in Gold and Bubbly together. And then using my beauty blender just to get a little bit more of a shine. To set the cake I've baked, I'm using my Urban Decay De-Slick Setting Spray. To line my lips, I'm using Kylie Cosmetics Dolce K, and then to fill them in, I'm using Jeffree Star Mannequin. That smells so good. Yes. Going over it with my Dolce K liner to finish off the ombre look. And you're done. Okay, maybe I was lying. Shh. Ha. Beep boop beep. You guys know I love a good highlight. Ha. Okay, one more thing, I promise. Lashes.
Waiting for my lashes to dry. Waiting for my lashes to dry. Waiting and waiting. I'm just waiting for my lashes to dry. If I get glue in my eye, I'll cry. If I get glue in my eye, I'll cry. So I'm waiting. Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm just waiting for my lashes to dry.
And I love these Model Rock lashes because when I wear them, they kind of look like lash extensions. And to blend them just a touch more, I use some felt tip liner and fill in the inner corners of my eyes. Now I feel like me again. Mwah! Ah! Oh. I will be posting soon a more toned down version of my everyday makeup as well, for those of you who want to be a little bit less glam during the day. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed my super duper extremely very extraordinary glammed up version of the day makeup. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you are new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Instagram, share this video if you can, it always helps, and I shall see you guys next time. Bye! Welcome to my channel, thanks for joining me. I got a few wig tips that you might want to see. I got a wig. I got two. One's blonde, the other's blue. I'm going to show you how to